All right, Terrell, what's a normal day like for you out here?
Normal day is like waking up, man, and like basically like doing the same thing every day, man, trying to survive, taking it one day at a time and learning how to, trying to figure out a way to try to get past this situation I'm in. Being out here is like being inside, but it's the opposite, it's the reversal. I'm looking at it like right now, all this sky under overhead over my head is like my roof. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm pretty much indoors, but really outdoors. I treat the outdoors like I'm indoors. So, you know what I mean? I look at it different, like I'm still indoors. You know what I'm saying? But I don't pretty much look at it always like I'm homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because I pretty much look at it like, you know what I mean? This whole overhead, this whole thing is a house, basically.
So you said you've been out here since '09 and you've also been in the shelter. So you haven't tried or haven't gotten any help with like housing from the city? What's your experience with that?
I have. I'm on a waiting list for my housing, and I my name made the drawing on the lottery list of the housing, which will take me 5 more years before I even get to step foot into it. So
So you
I
said 5 years? Why do you have to wait 5 years?
that's a good question because like I mean people I know a lot of people out here on the street to this very second right now who have housing, who been approved of their housing and don't know and won't do nothing to go into it. You know, the people outreach and everybody else that know these people come and find these people, and when they find them, they tell them about the good news that they got for them, and then they act like they don't want to take no action towards it to helping themselves. Me, if somebody came up to me and told me that I was approved for my housing and they had a house for me right now, a place for me to live right now, I would be off these streets way so fast these trees will fall down. You
Absolutely.
know,
For anybody that watching, anybody that's seeing this, what would you like to say to anybody out there about, your situation or, just in general?
well, just in general, I'm gonna say this: the way I see it, it's hard out here. You know, and I understand people work hard for their money, and I don't take pride in asking people for what they work hard at. But a closed mouth never get fed. Sometimes you gotta open your mouth to get an answer. So pretty much like what I mean. But then you got certain people out here who will turn around when you ask for help. They'll walk past you, look at you, and if you make eye to eye contact with them, they'll look at you, and you ask for help, they'll look at you and then turn away and keep on walking the other way, keep on going where they're going, like if they never said nothing, like you never said nothing to them. And that's a kind of hurtful situation, but like it shows me that people don't like. It gives me the idea that most people out here don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not them. But when the table turns and their luck comes down and fall, and they have to come down to this level that I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll get the full idea of experience of what this is like.
What do you feel is the biggest misconception that people have about people in your situation?
Well, other people who looks at my situation only looks at the situations like we either lazy, want to use drugs, don't want to work, or don't want to do something productive with ourselves. So, but that's not always the case. Sometimes it's a little hard because it depends on the circumstances of the situation of a person, of the individual. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, everybody got different situations.
Okay. What advice would you give to somebody so that they won't end up in a situation like this?
Best bet I can tell you is this. My advice to anybody who is not in this life and don't know what this life is like, maintain your responsibilities and do what you're supposed to do to keep yourself and your family safe. And keep a roof over your family's head and your head too. Because living out here, it's not easy.
All right, Terrell, man. Thanks for your time. Thanks for sharing your story. You know, keep being positive, keep putting good out into the universe, and keep God first, man.
Yes, sir.
And just keep having the good energy that you have,
That's
man.
right.
And I appreciate you, your time,
No problem.
and everything, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.